When you look at the space, there is something strange there, something that doesn't make any sense, something that breaks laws of physics to exist. And it exists. And we know the reason why. And we call it the black hole. Einstein's theory of relativity has predicted something that don't make any sense. After solving this metric tensor, what we call the Schwarzschild metric, you will find a equation that is a bit weird, cause it exactly looks like equation from escape velocity of Newton's gravitation, but instead of v, it's c, means speed of light. C is just not a speed of light, it's the speed of causality. And when you find the radius, that is called Schwarzschild radius, this is the radius where inside it all light get trapped, can't come out. That's why it looks all black. But then other outside it, the light can come out, and we called it the event horizon. It does not look like this. This is a false color representation. We literally can't see a light going out like this. It's more like, realistically, it looks like this, a black circle and some weird effects outward. We call it gravitational lensing, means it's gravity that is bending light's path. That's why it looks like lensing effects here, and it gets confusing how light can be affected by gravity. Light don't have mass. The answer is not simple one. In general theory of relativity was assumed that mass bends space and object follows that bends space. Problem with it is it doesn't solve the mystery, because the light is not some object that has definite path. I talked about it in my other video, that how we assume light's path, where actually light can have a path if light is not a thing but energy. What it makes easier to understand is gravity simply affecting the propagation, not just a mass of object. Even a massless propagation can be affected by gravity if it's extreme. Now how the gravity becomes so extreme here? To understand this, we need to understand how black hole is even created. So the process is simply this. When the star's mass exceeds the Chandrasekhar limit, then gravity gets so strong that it starts to pull itself more and more inwards to the center of its gravity. This is called gravitational collapse. Star's gravity collapses itself if its mass is 1.44 times of mass of our sun, and mass of our sun is 2 nonillion kg. That is 333,000 times more than Earth mass. And the mass of our nearest black hole, that is Sagittarius A, is 4 million times of the mass of our sun. That is massive enough to pull everything to its center of gravity. That gravity is so extreme that even light can't get out. But it's a misconception that it's a hole and it sucks things. It might be dangerous. It can be dangerous if we are close to it, but mostly it's harmless and stabilizer of our galaxy. Our solar system would fall away without it, cause all the stars of our galaxy is affected by this black hole, and black hole is dangerous. If you get to its event horizon, you will fall in instant, but you will fade away by gravitational redshift. It means the light electromagnetic field is weakened by gravitational field as light tries to get out to the distant observer. Anyway, you are not stupid enough to do that. Black hole is not that scary, but its here is headache if you are a theorist. Cause even we found out what black hole is, but we actually breaks our current understanding, cause there is problem we did not understand. Either or not, black hole have a center of singularity, cause it exists such that predicted by both theory of Newton gravitation and Einstein general relativity that singularity must exist. But to exist, energy also have to be infinity. Cause in theory is said that black hole takes its whole mass and collapses into the singularity. Then energy becomes infinity. Then neither general theory or Newton gravitation can help here. That also means black hole might not even have singularity as R. Don't actually collapse to zero. Then what actually exists in black hole center? We don't surely know, but our model is currently not applicable to it. The next problem is that it breaks the laws of thermodynamics. Second laws of thermodynamics says object moves less disorder state to more disorder state. I talked about it in other video. Check it out. Anyway, if you look at the sun, it radiates energy by second law of thermodynamics, but black hole seems like it does not radiate, but still it has temperature. That a great physicist Stephen Hawking found out by using quantum theory, which means it does radiate too, right? Well, the truth is not that simple. Rather, it's a mathematical trick, but it's sure some kind of radiation does happen, and we call it the Hawking radiation, and that's it. That's all we know about black hole, and we know most of it. Our black hole is incomplete. It constantly breaking our understanding by being there as center of galaxies. There is a thing called black hole of black holes or primordial black holes, but it's just a theory that Stephen worked on. And center of galaxies much stranger than we even think. I guess that's it for this video. For now, we will talk about it later. Thanks for watching.